Listen, learn, create your own destiny. Create the life you want. See the future, want the future, have it now. Welcome to the Manifest Change podcast. And here's your host, Brooklyn Storme.
Hi everybody, and thank you so much for pushing play on another episode of the Manifest Change podcast. If we haven't met yet, g'day, my name is Dr. Brooklyn Storme and I'm from Brooklyn Storme Business Acceleration, and I'm also the director and the principal psychologist in Melbourne, Australia at a clinic called All Psyched Up. So thank you very, 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 very much for joining me. Today I'm super duper duper excited because guess what happened to me? Not quite sure where to start. Okay. So, as some of you might know, about 4 or 5 weeks ago now, I was very, very, very fortunate to have been contacted by somebody just randomly on Facebook, and she asked if she could give me a call, and I said yes, of course she could, and we were trying to organise a time, and my diary was completely full. But I knew that she wanted to chat, so I said, sure, look, I can talk to you at 8:30 in the morning, on Thursday morning or whatever it was. And anyway, I just thought I would talk to her while I was on my way to work. Anyway, as it turned out, our conversation went surprisingly well, insofar as she was just contacting me because she'd seen what I'd been doing on Facebook, and she just wanted to reach out and offer me some support and some guidance and stuff like that. And we had a very powerful exchange. It was a beautiful conversation that resulted in her linking me with one of her colleagues. And anyway, so I did that, and what happened was a few days later I had a Zoom, which is an online video conferencing meeting with this gentleman, and he is just a rock star leader in the industry of business and personal development and all of this sort of stuff. I mean, this guy and his family have been involved with some really big names, and I was sitting there and I felt so in awe. I thought, why does this guy want to talk to me? Like, why does he want to help me? Like, I felt completely out of my element, and I felt like he was going to find out at some point that I was not, famous, or that he was going to find out that I was not maybe a millionaire and all of that sort of stuff. So I was really nervous. And then we had this meeting, he and I, and it blew my mind. And basically what came out of it, the long story short, was he gave me some feedback about my business, and it was through discussions with him that this idea of getting more professional photos taken, switching out the business name, switching out the domain name, switching out the copy, updating my offer, and all of this sort of stuff came to be. And so I took every single thing that he said on board, and I knew that I had to make these changes. And I was, again, nervous about making these changes, but I knew that by talking with him that was a massive opportunity that not many people would get. So, of course, I was not going to not do what he suggested. So straight away, booked in, got photos done, changed the business name, changed the domain name, did all of that. Total rebrand in under a week. And then what happened was lots of people started getting in touch with me saying that, everything was looking a lot more professional and what was suddenly going on and all of this. So it was great. And what happened as a result of all of that was after the whirlwind of photos and marketing changes happened, I guess for about last 2 weeks, I'd really been thinking, well, what's next? What else can I do? There's obviously a lot of stuff that is still there to learn. You never stop learning. And I think sometimes you just get to a point in your business where you look around and you think, well, I think this is the ceiling. I think this is my limit. And you don't have anybody else around you that's doing what you want to do. So you don't have anyone to sort of look up to, use as a role model, stuff like that. So you just kind of, well, I was anyway, I was just kind of, I guess, in that space where I thought, well, this just must be it, and I'm going to work from this space. Now I know that there's obviously more, which is great, but what to do? So here comes the exciting bit. What's going on around all of this time is that I'm starting to think about next steps, and I am doing all my gratitude work, and I'm doing all my mindset work, and then just for kicks I throw in a little comment like, what did I say? Thank you, universe, for giving me a sign if I'm meant to hire a new mentor right now, or if I'm meant to take on a new course or something like that. And of course, I get a sign, and I kind of ignored it. Well, I acknowledged it, but I didn't want to run with it. And so I guess I was really apprehensive and hesitant. So the next day I did it again, and the next day I got my sign again, and my sign is sequential numbers, so all good. So then it's like playing on my mind that maybe I really do need to do something and trust myself. And as I was doing all of that, ages ago, maybe, gosh, what we're looking at, maybe 12 months ago, could be a little bit more, someone was running a course that I really, really, really wanted to do because I really respect this guy so much. And at the time, he wasn't taking on any new clients. So, the response was, we'll let you know as soon as a spot becomes available. Anyway, come to work last week. Guess what? In my inbox, a letter, hey, there's an opportunity now for you to participate and for you to sign up and all of this sort of stuff. And I was super duper excited about it. But then all the anticipation and the limiting beliefs came flooding in because if you're just new to the podcast or you're new to following me, you won't be aware of this, but everybody else will. So I'll just give the short version. But I had really, really horrible experiences with coaches. One was $15,000. Didn't deliver what they said they would. When I raised it as an issue, it was all turned back around on me, all of this sort of stuff. So that's, horrible. Before that person, there was somebody else, and who was it? Oh, yes, it was her. She was in the UK, and she charged $5,000 for her program. And I thought that it was 5,000 Australian, but it turned out to be Great British pounds. So it was, at the time, it was near to 8,000 Australian dollars. I'm doing the work with her. It's all going well. And then she starts missing appointments, and then she stops replying to emails, and then boom, just vanishes. But get this, I'm still on her email list. How does that even work? Anyway, so lost money there, money dead in the water. Somebody else, 2-day course, 3-day course, $5,000. All just horrible experiences. So I was last week, I'm thinking to myself, I really am aware that I need to do something. However, I'm also aware that this is likely perhaps not to be a fantastic experience because I've gone into these other situations with a good mindset. I've been coachable. I've been open. I've wanted to learn. I've taken 100% responsibility for, my learning and implementing things. I've done all of that, and I still got, burned. So I'm thinking, this is a risk that could happen again. So then go home, sleep on it, thinking about it. Friday, come to work, and I was looking at the systems and the processes within my businesses. It was part of something I do sort of periodically throughout the year. And somebody had asked me if they could purchase some of my policies and procedures. So I'm having a look at them. And then I thought to myself, I wonder if there's things that I should have in place that I don't know that I should have in place. I wonder if I'm missing some kind of key ingredient over here with strategy or process or, whatever. So I'm getting more and more aware back to that thought of you don't know what you don't know. So then I think, all right, this is what I'm going to do. I am just going to take the leap and I'm going to sign up with this person. And so then, anyway, that's what I did. And I was super, super duper excited about it as well because somebody else who I really respect so much was also working with this person. So that made me really, really, really excited because it meant that I would be able to engage with both of them, get ideas from both of them, get feedback from both of them. And how many times in your life do you get the opportunity to work with two of your, I don't know, what would you call them? Two of your biggest people that you look up to, respect, role models, I guess, in business at the same time. It just never happens. So then I just said, yep, I'm going to do it. So did it. And do you know what? Straight after I signed up, oh my gosh, it was a different story altogether. I was so excited. I was jumping around the room and I was doing a happy dance and I couldn't believe how flipping excited I was. And I thought, why on earth did I put myself through all that anticipation? It's like when you go to the doctor, you think about having the injection and it's that thought of having the injection that keeps you so stressed for a while, and then you have it and you're like, what was I so afraid of? This was kind of the same feeling. And then I was so excited and I couldn't wait to get started. So I really had to do a few things here, and one of them was before I bit the bullet, so to speak, I really had to look at my mindset, and I had to ask myself some difficult questions. I had to ask myself, was I willing to let my past experiences dictate the possibility of this amazing, bright future success that I could possibly have? And the answer is, of course, no. And then the other question I asked was, would it be possible to leave all of that stuff at the door, so to speak, and just allow myself the opportunity to have an experience? And, if I do, what would that look like? And I think the whole, dominant learning from this was it really gave me insight into how my clients might feel before they sign up to do something with me, because it is quite a substantial financial commitment, and I could absolutely understand to-ing and fro-ing and fence sitting before somebody makes a decision. Having been in that position recently now myself, and you do come very close to walking away and not signing up. But I guess for me, what really made the difference was I tried to sign up and I put in the wrong credit card details. One of the digits was wrong or off or something. And so I got this error message. And then I knew in that moment I had this feeling like I was missing out on something. I had this feeling like panic, like, oh my gosh, if this doesn't work, then I'm going to have to wait 12 more months before I can get the help that I need for my business to grow. I'm going to have to sit on this business as it is and just kind of level off, plateau for 12 months. And I was not willing to do that. No way. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Each year I want to be increasing impact, increasing turnover, increasing happiness in my work, increasing reach, increasing valuable services that I can offer to my valuable clients. And I can't do that if I'm plateaued. All right. If I'm plateaued, what's going to happen is other people are going to come up behind me and then overtake me because they have gone and got the support and the guidance that they need to take the business further than me. So when I thought about it like that, obviously it's a no-brainer. And so I'm very, very, very thankful that all of these experiences led me to this stage. And guess what else? I've already started learning from these people, and you are going to start to benefit from that too, because the content that I put on Facebook and on the website with the blog and things like that is all going to upgrade as well, which is so much fun. I can't wait. So listen, guys, if you're not in my group, get over there, because we put up heaps of content all the time, and it's free, and you can absolutely enjoy that. If you want something else, head over to the website and have a poke around and see if there's anything that you're interested in there. The sky is really the limit. We just have to focus on what you really want, and how do you see your business in 12 months. If it looks exactly the same in 12 months as it does today, we've got a problem. Like, you've got to grow, and you need somebody on your team that can take you to that next level. Yep. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you my experience of me hiring my own mentor this week, and let you know that you guys are not alone. I absolutely get it. I know what that anticipation is like about investing with somebody. I get it. And as I said, what got me over the line was just this thought that I did not want the business to be where it is today in 12 months' time. I don't want the plateau. I want growth. So I hope that this podcast helped you as well. If you're somebody who's thinking about taking the leap and, getting a mentor or getting a coach or doing the course or whatever it is that you've been contemplating, I really hope that this has helped. Of course, my details are in the show notes. I would love to hear from you anytime. Don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you so much for listening today, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Thank you for listening. Take steps now to manifest the life you want by checking out the show notes. If you've loved this episode, leave a review on iTunes. Here's to manifesting change.